has any concern, his duty is to fix it. Speaker, has the president any budget? This is the budget he inherited, the revenues he inherited that he has used for this purpose. The same government is condemning. Has today told us that we have 2.2 million Ghanaians unemployed. But what he has forgotten, Mr. Speaker, on the streets of Accra today, the youth of the country are saying that Mahama termination bebre. We are happy to hear from the president that he is going to launch the LORDSON
TV Pro Max.
Abusia enrada de besomo se ukopiem e wo mrahye bedwafia eye mampanyi John Dramani Mahama at the State of Nation address ababeto abonten abusia eswani ensese woka insebebre na ana koso e wo eye mrahye bedwafia wo bra ye mampanyi John Dramani Mahama ekasa wieye na eye Speaker of Parliament eye Agban Suleiman Kingsford Bagbin e ma kwanya se eye minority caucus majority caucus eye leaders asabio ya pomo se omo ndi eye both side enim e wo mrahye bedwafia sabio omo fomo no disem kakra entudwa Hassan Ayaga a ginemu edema eye majority caucus e de nsem etudwa na busua edru eye the man of the moment, the man as say the world trend e wo eye mrahye bedwafie esomechema eye onimunyamfo Afenyo Markins no abusua esawani ensesa wonka nsem bi ekoso na abusua yaban ni benya daje edieni aboawrem yakwakopiemu e wo mrahye bedwafie ne yakwakohwede ekoso e wo ho enwada after say John Dramani Mahama edi sona no etudwa wieye no de Afenyo Markins so eye ne no wakwakoye the topic of the tower Ghana for be na eboni din etwe se ene abasa LORDSON TV Pro Max enie news update anchor so da eye kroje ewo edase eso ne se nkwansu ahase na nsa ebetimi aka no hu de ekoso ewo social media no so osonfo asona ka kire adwakro mu din the skin code cosmetics ebo in the chidom the goat master so etwa one side enya asem keto abusua members am kasa ebietinte ne mbowramu ewo mrahye bedwafie enwada clash ekoso between John Dramani Mahama ene Afenyo Markins entemene no wakwakoye topic of the town Ghana for be na discussing yenkwanko bi kakra enfamra ne ba yebeto aso
less ministers, but it is clear that his strategy is if less, more divide. You have appointed few ministers, but more and more and more presidential staffers and more committees. Has any concerns, his duty is to fix it. The Vice, Mr. Speaker, has the president any budget? This is the budget he inherited, the revenues he inherited that he has used for this purpose. The same government is condemning. Mr. Speaker, he has today told us that we have 2.2 million Ghanaians unemployed. But what he has forgotten, Mr. Speaker, on the streets of Accra today, the youth of the country are saying that Mahama termination bebre. Mr. Speaker, we are happy to hear from the president that he is going to launch the We are happy to hear this, but we are curious because only yesterday we heard of a confirm. Mr. Speaker, the president now feeding the children well. What he didn't say was that at the time he assumed office, the previous government had paid every single one of the caterers. What he failed to tell Ghanaians was that President John Adekun Kufuor, who is seated in this chamber, was the one who initiated the school feeding program. He did not acknowledge him. Mr. Speaker, the youth of the NDC besieged the headquarters of the NDC demanding for jobs. Where are the jobs? Mr. Speaker, today we are seeing the 184 or so filling this chamber, the 183, plus the independent MPs who have caucused with the NDC. Today, this house is full. But, Mr. Speaker, Mr. President must know that the majority is frustrated. They don't come to the chamber because there are no jobs for them. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, when Akufo-Addo was here on his last SONA, Akufo-Addo had patience for Emmanuel Ama Kofi-Boa to speak. Mr. Speaker, there must be patience for the minority side. I cannot be limited, Mr. Speaker. Let me finish. Mr. Speaker, what we have heard today fails to acknowledge the strides made in the last 8 years. Mr. Speaker, the president failed to acknowledge that he came to meet a peaceful and a stable country. Mr. Speaker, the president failed to tell us that in spite of all the crisis, consistently, the Akufo-Addo government was able to increase wages. And the minimum we did was 11% as compared to his 10%.
Honorable Minority Leader,
Mr. Speaker, to conclude.
Your time is up.
Mr. Speaker, to conclude.
Honorable members, my attention has been drawn to the presence of more distinguished members. And I want to draw your attention to them. Honorable members, we have with us in the chamber Honorable Bernard Honorable members, we also have the National Chairman of the PNC, Mr. Asaki Samson Awingobit. And we have the PNC Vice Presidential candidate in the person of Joycelyn Akofa Doche. Honorable members, I now put the question. Yes. The motion has been moved and seconded. As many as are in favor of adjournment, say aye. As many as against, say no. I think the ayes have it. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The motion is adopted. The House is accordingly adjourned till Friday, 28 February 2025 at 10 o'clock in the forenoon. The House is adjourned.
In some way, be Edika Editi, in no air trend day, our Befontin Tenfication, so as soon as I Ajokumide air some the skin code cosmetics, elbow in the chidom, the go to master so HR one side. I have need some easy macro.
LORDSON TV Pro Max.